Alright, so I get a chance to record nighttime activities here in Kadhamiya. This is the street that leads right to the shrines. There's a whole bunch of, shops and stuff around. You can see souvenirs and food and clothing. Some of these shops are closed, obviously, for the nighttime, but a lot of them are open. And there's a cleaning crew. They're constantly cleaning the streets of these cities. It's because of the sheer number of people that arrive here. It gets pretty trashy everywhere, so they're cleaning. This right here is a evaporative cooler, by the way. So they have them on the roads. During the daytime they're running. Actually, sometimes they're even running at night. I saw some. So they fill them with water, and then once they're filled with water, the fan blows and it just kind of gives you a cool effect. When we arrived here in Baghdad, I think it was like around 8 or between 8 or 9, and it was 116 degrees at the time. Right now it's cooled off a little bit. It's like around 90. No breeze, but there's no humidity, so it's like kind of dry heat. So it's not completely terrible. NC Toys shop here. You can see, knickknacks for people's needs, bags, some other Iraqi souvenirs, popcorn, household stuff. There's that place is called Halviyat al-Mustafa. That means is this there's a place for sweets and desserts. So like baklava and stuff like that is sold over there. And oh, look at that. There's some dolls hanging off the shop over there. So quite busy. By the way, the road that's leading to the shrine is called Bab al-Murad. I don't know what Murad means or what it stands for. I'm sure it has a meaning. But typically any shrine has like 4 different directions where the doors would mean. So if I'm not mistaken, the road that will lead from on the left-hand side of the shrine, so that's where the shrine is, and the left-hand side, that'll be Bab al-Qibla, because that's where the Kaaba is. Mecca, where people prostrate to do their prayers. And this is another pilgrim who's walking with a flag. He's walked from God knows how long. You can kind of see the condition of his shoes. They're pretty worn. And this guy's walking, and he's carrying a little bag with him and a flag. And that flag has, I think, a picture of one of the imams, like maybe Imam Hussein. It's common in Iraq, not so much in other parts of the world. The people would have pictures of the imams that they follow. And then for those of you who don't know what an imam is, imam for Shia faith is kind of like what a Jesus is to Christians. Shia Muslims believe them to be infallibles. There are 14 of infallibles. Oh yeah, juice shop. Look, so juices and stuff. There are 14 of them. That includes the Prophet, the Prophet's daughter, and then her husband Ali, and then their offspring, Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, Imam Ali Zain al-Abidin alayhi salam, Imam Muhammad Baqir, Imam Jafar Sadiq, Imam Musa Kazim, which is the one on the left, Imam Ali Raza, who's in Iran, Mashhad, Muhammad Taqi al-Jawad is over here. Then it's Ali Naqi and Hassan Askari, the next two. The 10th and 11th Imams are in the city of Samarra. That's where we're going to go tomorrow. And then, oh yeah, look at the number of ACs over there. What? Crazy. That's a lot of ACs. Checks out. It's really hot here. Oh, this is really cool. So in my first book that I wrote about my travel memoir of this place that when I came here in 2016 during the war, I mentioned a tent where I had checked out my bags, and those bags were kept there until I had returned and taking my bag back. And that's the tent. This is that exact same exact tent. However, I feel like it's gotten much bigger than the last time. It was not this long. So it starts over here, and then oh my god, it goes all the way up to where the closest to the door is. And what it is inside here. So from the front, you would enter, you'd bring your luggage because you're trying to go to shrine, so you can't carry your luggage with you. So you leave that luggage inside the tent, and then once it's inside the tent, they'll give you a little coupon. You know, they'll throw like a little, not coupon, token. And so they'll put a tag on your baggage, or just put it together, and then it'll just, you know, loosely sitting on there. And then once you go back to your business, and then once you come back, you will present your token to them, or actually they will actually allow you. The trust this is such a trusting operations. Hundreds of thousands of bags inside, and they know where you put it, so they don't care. They just want you to go in, grab your thing, and then you're supposed to come back with 2 tokens. Oh, I don't know what this is all about. This is interesting. They're showing some pictures of like some construction and demolition. I think they're probably collecting donations or something for it. I don't know. It's no English, so hard for me to know. The shrine is under construction in some parts. It's actually, from the last time, they've really did a lot of construction. So inside is even more gorgeous and larger, and more facilities, you know, like toilets and shower rooms and other places. And look at the food here. So this is some Iraqi bakery that's displaying their different kinds of breads. I can kind of tell that those are baguettes. Iraqis are very famous with what they call it a samon. This is, I think, all sweet. So these are baklava style, sweeter bakery goods. I see croissants over there and a whole bunch of stuff. So it's a lot going on. It's like a little dry fruit shop. Not sure what really this is. I'm afraid to try it because God knows how long it's been sitting here, and I've been sitting on them. But this is a candy shop. All that is baklava right there. You see that? That's baklava. That's like Iraqi, Middle Eastern, Mediterranean dessert baklava. And we've kind of walked all the way to the front. I'm going to give you a quick preview of what it looks like from the front, maybe, so that you can kind of maybe see some bags. I'm hoping that you can see some bags, but let's see if we can see some bags. Oh yeah. So then you can see it's like a big tunnel, and then you get people are standing in line to get their bags checked in, and I think there probably is some security check too, just to make sure that there's no bad actors putting their bags in a busy street. It says Amanat al-Aqaib wa Urbat al-Atfal. Bags and strollers depository. Cool, huh? Convenience for a lot of people. And so, yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm going back into the shrine because I feel like I can't get enough of this place. So while my buddies are going to go to bed, because we have a long day tomorrow, I have decided to come here, do my morning prayers, because I will not get that opportunity again this year. I don't think. But who knows what's in the plans for me. I would like to do my morning prayers at 4 o'clock here, and it's roughly 3:20 or something. So I have 45 minutes to kill, and hence the video. And it also gives me an opportunity to be alone and make a quick video about this. This is a place where you can buy tabarakat, and tabarakat is like, you know, like turba. Turba is like a piece of stone that you put on the floor and then you prostrate on. So let me go show you. Yeah, they've got plenty of those, and these are the scarves that you can buy for decoration or even wearing, and that's turba. This is all made out of stone. There's like stuff that you can buy for your homes, you know, like a decoration, as well as like your personal attachment to, or whatever, you know, souvenirs that are religious in nature. Those are the flags The black ones is famous for the mourning period, which is the Muharram, month of Muharram. So 2 months and 8 days is when most Shias would do black flag. Red is then any other part at the time of the year, and also green. Green is also known to be rosaries. This is made of local clay here, and so they're trying to sell that here. And then people, because of the resemblance, or because of the attachment to the progeny of the Prophet, they like to purchase these things, and they just, you know, use them in their daily lives and prayers, and even for souvenirs to keep in their homes, cars, etc. There's probably some resemblance to this kind of stuff if you are talking about, Catholicism, or maybe some other religions that do something similar. I remember staying in that part of the... so Babi Qibla is definitely that way. I should actually go there. I'm going to walk there. But I'm going to check out because this video's gone about 11 minutes. So maybe I'll do another one once I am in a more busy-ish area.